Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Grandpa Mark's Hobbies and a mystery box from Lennis. He told me he was going to send me something out, and it was like 2 days before he sent it. Check out the cool. I just made a hell of a mess back here. Check out the cool box he sent. Pretty neat. I got to get some of that tape. So let's cut this open. The wife did some aluminum here to just kind of cover up the names and stuff, but she didn't let me see what was inside. So here we go. Oh, Lenny, you're awesome. Look at that. On foam. You know what? That's going on my wall. Thank you very much, man. This is above and beyond. I get choked up when I get packages like this. Oh, he sent me some of the rubber. This is for in the display box. He sent this out. He gets this for his toolbox drawers. Thank you very much. That's awesome. What do we got here? I'm gonna pull the box out the way. You know, there's some companies that should take stock of how you mail up things the right way. I'm like a little kid. Oh, geez. Oh, Pete. Look at that. I've been mentioning how much I like that thing. That's so cool. And we're going to jump right into unboxings here after I'm done with this. But this is awesome. Oh, are you telling me something here, Lenny? Guess we're building this next, huh? I've been wanting to get into that, and he knew it too. I already know what colors we're going to do with this, and this I'm going to do with a vinyl roof. So, cool. Let's cut open to this one here first, the smallest one. And this is 1/32 scale, I think. So what's cool is that'll go with my gamma coat and things like that. That'll be neat. Yeah, 1/32 scale. So this is like military scale. Very cool. You don't see that very often. Oh, yeah. Chrome. Body. Or parts body. Decals. And instructions. Let me bring you in here. And I'm going to do my darndest to keep you in frame. A slot racer. That is cool. Basic 1, 2, 3 build for the body and the interior. Basic build for the outside. It's got the plastic wheels. I still love doing plastic wheels. So this is really a lot like a military build. It's cool. This is like a rainy Saturday build. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's get decals going here and see what we got. Hey, new board too. How about that? The other one was getting a little disgusting. Oh, we got all kinds here. Look at that. Cool. Ladder stands, ladder company, reader restoration. I like that too for like a display. This one's Nelson's Hardware. I bet you we're going to use that. Little AMT, a little bit of scroll work, the Fords, and some nice license plates too. Cool beans, man. Very cool. Very, very cool. And I don't have my glasses on, or my things on. Yep, the struggle is real here, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Let's do the chrome and the glass first. You know what? The glass is packaged separately. It's 2 pieces of glass, the front, the back window, and then the headlights. I'm going to leave them in there just so I don't scratch the bejesus out of them. But we'll open up the chrome for sure. This will be nice. I've been stripping chrome now for the last week. It'll be, wow, that looks good. Nice. I like the headlights. No, we're not going to. First thing I thought was, can I get an LED in there? No, we're not doing that. This is going to be a fun build. Look at the head or the hubcaps, the bumpers. Nice. Our suspension, stick shift. Nice radiator too. Very cool. Into the box. Bag of pieces parts. How fun. This is going to be a nice, after you build something huge and drives you nuts, build. This will be a nice, just a mellow, have fun with it build. That is awesome. Look at the detail in there. We got the gas pedal, the brakes. We got a couple of mold line or extrusion marks we'll have to deal with. Nice detail on the seats. Sweet. You know, I want to check this dash out. I don't know. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but there's some decent detail. You got the 3 gauges. You got some switches. All right. Game on. Our wheel halves. No big deal. What I'll do with these is I'll shoot them all with rubber black first. And then we'll come back and we'll do the centers later. Same with the spare. We got our back with a 1932 license plate. Horn. Jeez, oh Pete, the steering wheel is nice. Look at that. You know what I'm not seeing? Is I'm not seeing anything that's going to make this build difficult. It's clean as a whistle. You know, just come down here and knock the panel lines off, or the mold lines off. Easy. Wooden steering wheel, everybody. A little dot of chrome in the center, maybe. Cool. Nice. Radiator cover. Go on the front. Just like that. Not a lot here. Let me get these out of the way before they start getting mixed up with the monster build. Which is coming along. It's just slow because there was a lot of stripping going on with it. And not the good kind. It's the kind where you got to put the stuff in LA Awesome. But that's all right because we're making progress. We got a one-piece bottom. Nice. Look at the detail is great in there for the scale. Wood grain on the bottom. Could you see that? Gosh, I hope you can see that in there. There we go. Nice wood grain in there. The battery box, exhaust, engine transmission setup. Sweet. That is great. Look at nothing at all to mess with. It's got the little lip going all the way down on both sides. No problem. Nice. This is clean. I like that color too. That's like an off-white. Real nice. Cool. And then the body. Body looks great. We got the louvered hood. I am so glad this doesn't have an engine. I just thought of that. This would be a bugger with an engine. But now I'm thinking, would it be possible? I gotta quit. To put that on there with maybe like a magnet on the bottom of this. I don't even want to think that. I was thinking maybe put a CR2032 battery where the engine is and just lift the whole body off to bring the battery up and light the headlights. Ah, dang it, Lenny. We're going to have to do that now. You know that. That body fits on there tight enough to where I could just leave it sit and just lift it off. It goes on perfect every time. So, oh, we got a broken piece in the back. I'm not going to bend that back until I get a little bit of glue in there. And then we'll bend it back and it'll glue up and it'll be like brand new. But yeah, we're going to light this thing. If a CR2032 will fit in there, we're going to light it. Like my brother TJ would say, so let it be written, so let it be done. Wow. Yep. That's cool. Very cool. Thank you very much, sir. That's awesome. Next on the agenda, we'll do the 71 Plymouth right now, right here. Let me back us on. Let me straighten my camera out a little bit. It's sitting all cattywampus here, and everything probably looks like it's going downhill. We're building them, not saving them, so I don't mind running the X across the back. I've done that ever since I was knee-high to a dang grasshopper. And you've seen pictures of me. That's been a long time. We got the Revell Muscle 71 Hemi Cuda with a 426 engine in this thing. I've been wanting to get my hands on this for quite a while. I don't think I've ever built this kit. So this is going to be exciting. Nice. I'm excited here. Pull everything out of the box, and then I'll use the box to put everything back. This is not the mug, but don't forget, when I hit 7,000, we're going to do a two coffee mug giveaway. So if you're not a subscriber, give me a subscribe, a like, and a comment. I always love them, and I always answer. So, oh, and one more thing. Let me grab my mouse. It's Thursday night, so after I'm done with this, I'm going to be going to Automotive Model Cars live cast. It's every Thursday night from 8 o'clock. They talk for about an hour or so, but these guys really know their stuff, and they keep everything fresh and a whole lot of fun. I love watching them. I hate waiting until Thursday now because I power watched everything and I'm all caught up. So here we go. Again, everybody knows the Revell instructions. I still say directions, Northeast Ohio thing. But simple. I mean, these are simple to follow. I'll probably look through this 80 times. And you can get these online at ScaleMates. So if you're just sitting there in front of the computer, you can look at them there too. I do that quite a bit just to get ideas. But I know what I've wanted to do with this for a long time. I know what these decals are too. Yes. That Hemi decal that's kind of like a semi-gloss black. And I'll tell you what, the Tamiya semi-gloss black is almost a perfect match for this. So like when you're doing the shaker hood scoop, this is the hand I shoot with. Everybody knows what that's from. But if you're doing the hood scoop, that'll be the same color. It'll match out. So there we go with that. Let's put this back in here and in the box right now. The instructions are going to go over top of it. And you know me, we're going chrome first. Let's do the glass. It's a one-piece glass with the lights inside it. I think this has chrome tail lights. So, and I'm not going to light this one. This is going to go super detailed, but no lights. So it is what it is there. And there's reasons for that. And mostly just because I don't want to take up any room trying to get the battery in or anything like that. I want to just do this one as a straight up fun build and just max it out. There we go. Check the bag. Yeah, here's your taillight setup. It is chrome. See right here. How about if I bring it down so you can see too? And yep, I just angled that again. So there we go. Yeah, here's our taillights. So they are chrome. So it wouldn't, I would only be doing the headlights anyhow. Mirrors, the but yeah, the body color, or the mirrors are the same color as the body. There we go. I got it out. So I'm going to glue those on with the Tamiya Thin, just so that when I paint everything, it's going to paint those the same color. I won't be doing the wing in the back because I was thinking about doing that with the GTO, and I opt out of it. And I'm glad I did, because it would have come nothing but problems when I went to paint everything in clear coat and polish and everything else. But anyhow, back to that. We got our mirrors, our rear view mirror, our pistol grip shifter, some real nice Holley carbs on there. Not too bad a detail. They will go into the chrome along with a lot of others. I'm going to put the valve covers in the chrome too. I want those to be black. So these are going to be that semi-gloss. What I'll do is I'll mix semi-gloss and flat together and bring that semi-gloss down just a little bit more to give it that powder coat look. Rims will paint up. They are awful bright. They're going into chrome too. And what I'll do, I don't know, maybe not. We'll see. But that'll be down the road anyhow. But there we go with the chrome. And it's, again, zero flash anywhere. And on chrome, that's really nice to see. And look, like where the cutoff points are will be easy repairs. It's not like it's going to be, why did they put it there, type thing. So I like that. And there we go with the plastic. You know what? For tires, they're just rubber tires, no names, no nothing. I don't think I want white walls or red walls on them. I just think I want to let this thing look like the muscle car. No fancies on it. Just, this car was bad to the bone, and I want to leave it bad to the bone when we're done. So let's move that out. Not a whole lot of parts, but enough to make it to where you can detail it up pretty good. I'll pull you back a little bit. There we go. How is that? There we go. It's got the louvers, and I'm going to use the louvers. I only saw one of these cars that ever had the louvers. It had the louvers, and it had the Hemi stripe thing on the side. And the first time I saw it, I fell in love with it. So I'm going to do the louvers, the fin. Here's our shaker and our hood. The hood's got the molded on pins. So we'll paint them. I like doing as much as I can to the car. That's part of the car. I don't like adding to them. So that's just the way I am. That's the way I build. Inside looks great. They've got 4 little tiny extrusion marks, but nothing bad, and nothing in where the insulation goes. So that is great news there. I can scrape that out of there. Let's see if I can get that to where you can see it. And no, it's just not going to go. But trust me, it's right there all the way around. There's, it comes up and around this way. And then the shaker fits through the top, and that shaker always was so cool. And I want that to be the same color as the decals. So there's the wing, the louvers, the shaker, and the hood. Next on the list is drivetrain, exhaust, and suspension. We have an intake right there. Nice looking intake. Everything looks great. It really does. Our front cover, fan. I won't have to worry about the drive shaft sitting on the desk after I put everything together. It's part of it. I don't mind that. Our master cylinder, front, steering, pins in it. I like that. Pins in the back. I like that. Not only because I like to just push them on and be done, because I do glue my rims on, but that's a nice place to hold when you paint. I can take the alligator clips and grab hold and go to town. Nice looking headers. These, what I'll do is I'll put them in the foamy tape here with a little fin, and then attach them to a clothespin with the clothespin coming off this way so that all this part sticks out. And that'll be good to go. No flash. No flash at all. And you know what? There's always going to be that little mold line, but it's not huge on here. So, awesome. Lenny, I am really, the more I'm looking, the more I'm getting stoked here. Jeez, oh Pete. Here's our mirrors that I was talking about. And I've done this once before where I've glued them onto the car when I painted because it's going to be the body color anyhow. And it was just, I'm really glad I did. Let's put it that way. They stayed on. They blended in. They're not hard to paint around, to be honest with you. So not a big deal. Our seats look great. Awesome upholstery on these. Real nice. I love the buttons. Just to add that little detail. No problems. Our backs, our distributor, we'll use an aftermarket on that. That's one thing that I use, and that's because I was gifted them. If not, I would keep using these because, like I say, I don't want to add a ton of money to my builds. I like to build them the way they came so that everybody can learn how to, you can do a lot with very little. I mean, solder, Mod Podge, stuff like that. It doesn't cost a whole lot. $9, I can do 1,000,000 cars. So, like I said, if I wasn't gifted those, I would never buy them. I just use what's there. Back to this, we got our radiator hose. That'll be an upper. I doubt there'll be a lower in this. We didn't see one, so there's not gonna be. We have brake lines running to the back. We have our fuel line running over into the back, molded in, not a problem. The only thing we have to do with that is we'll paint this, then we'll paint this, then we'll come back and touch it up, and then we'll come back and touch it up. And I do that. It takes me 3 or 4 times to do it, but it's not a big deal. As I'm talking here, I'm looking at the radiator, and I like the way they molded that. There's no line in the radiator at all that you got to worry about. That's one of those things that kind of jumps out at me, is when the mold line's in there and I forget to do it and put it together, and it just drives me nuts. But it's not on there, so that's great. There's the most flash I've seen right here on the pulley, and that's nothing. Our winglets, I think these are for the dash. I don't remember. I don't think those would stick way out like that. I think those go on the dash. So I have looked at the instructions on this before, but it's been a long, long time. Look at that monster of an engine. Oh, yeah. I love it. The starter looks good. Molded on, no problem. We can paint that up. And that's molded nice, too, to where it kind of looks like it's tucking. Everything looks good. No flash. We'll put it together. We'll be done. Our back, if I remember right, you put the exhaust in, and then this goes on after the fact. So you got to really wait until the car's built to put that on. I don't know if you can finagle it in and up. And if anybody has built this and was able to put the front clip and the back on and be able to fit everything in there, please let me know. If not, I'm going to try to glue the front clip on and bring it up this way and in from the back, and then just lock this into place. So let me know if you got away with that. There's our heads, those huge Hemi heads. Dashboard looks good. There are gauges in there. We'll be able to do that up with a panel liner, ashtray, or a glove box. I'm not going to open the ashtray on this one. I've been wanting to do another ashtray, but not for this. The inside is pretty much one piece. The extrusion mark is here and here, so they're under the seat. Awesome, out of the way. Nice back, 2-piece pin mark or two-piece grab, there are extrusion marks here and here. And I'm thinking I'm going to need to sand those down for sure to get that flush, or else that's going to tag that window and throw this whole thing cattywampus. I can feel it. If I can feel it like that, it's definitely got to go. But the interior looks good. I can detail what little tiny detail there is. There's no window cranks or anything except for the one in the back. So that'll be easy. Paint it, walk away. This is going to be a black interior. Already know that. It'll go with the vinyl roof. Our front clip looks great. It really does. We can come in here. What I'll do is I'll take some of my Molotov pen and get it. I'll put it in one of these. I'm back to trying to get as many of these as I can get my hands on. But I'll put it in one of these, and then I'll paint that raised part with the Molotov pen instead of trying to get the Molotov pen in there and painting all of the stuff that I already painted on the body. Been there, done that too. So the front clip looks good. Dash looks good. Interior looks good. Engine is amazing. Again, zero flash. And now last on the block is that body. Golly, is that beautiful. That is just, I mean, that is my favorite. It's flat out. They look fast standing still. You know, they really do. I will have to do some trim work around the back here because I want to do a vinyl roof. We haven't done a vinyl roof. Geez, I don't think I've done a vinyl roof since I started doing videos. So I'll do a vinyl roof video starting with putting this trim on, and then I just use green stuff. Frog tape. Thank you. Brain woke back up. Battery lines drop straight down. I'm not going to sand those out. I'm going to leave them the way they are. Water reservoir for the windshield washers. We got a few lines dropping down. I think those are supposed to be heater hoses. I'm not sure. Haven't really looked. Everything looks good. Look, it's got the turning signals on the front. Got to watch not to sand those off. And really, wow. You know what? I don't know where I put my visor, but our mold line comes up here, wraps around. They jump it right here for the window, and they bring it back down. Wow, where do they take it? I have no idea where it goes because I don't. Oh, it's right there. Little teeny tiny line right. I mean, tiny line to sand out right there, and that's in a good spot. That'll be easy. It's still on the flat, so whoosh, gone. This isn't bad at all. I won't have to worry about sanding this edge. I'll knock the sharpness off just a smidge, watching not to hit that turn signal. Let me see. There it is. Not to tag that turn signal because I don't want to take anything away. Those are so small anyhow. Then just mark that real quick. Easy peasy. This body looks great. Looks like it just needs a washing. I'll tell you what, seriously, if you were going to do a white one, oh gosh, am I going to do a white one with black and black? You know what? I think I will. What I'll do is I'll show you how I do a white car without paint. And we'll just take this, and we're going to take Tamiya's paint, and we're going to polish the dog snot out of this. And then we're going to clear coat it with the Lifetone Hydro Mist. We'll give it a nice, bright clear coat on it, and then we'll do a black vinyl roof and those black Hemi on the side. Jeez, oh Pete, is that going to look cool with a black interior and the black shaker and a black fin on the back? We win. This is going to be one heck of a build. You can tell I'm getting wound up now. And I already knew what I was going to do until I just looked at how nice this mold is on here. we can polish this out to where, I mean, it's going to show a little bit of stuff on there, but gosh, my paint jobs usually show stuff anyhow. Let's give that a try. We'll go with white on black. I saw one. Here's a picture of it, and I literally just saw it yesterday, and I was like, that is so cool. And I don't even know why I was looking at these cars yesterday. At lunchtime at work, I was bringing them up, just kind of thinking, man, I'd love to have one. So there we go. With that, now we know what we're going to do with it. Once I get this big engine out of the way and get this build about finished, we'll jump into this one. So it'll be a good month, but this will be our next stop. And with that, Lenny, again, thank you very much for the goodie bag. This is awesome. Remember, there's going to be something in the mail for you. Keep an eye out for it. And I will see y'all later. Y'all have a great day and a better tomorrow. And thank you again for watching.